And welcome back to the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25. We've got week number 11 of the 2025 regular season, or week number 13, excuse me, and the Saints are taking on the 0-11 Los Angeles Rams, which is kind of weird because this team's an 82 overall are the Rams, 85 overall defense. Their offense is horrible. Obviously, we took Kupp from them, and maybe the Rams are as piss poor in this game like they are in real life. Currently, I'm recording this video while the Rams losing 24-3 at halftime. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not like I put a lot of money on the Rams, and I'm very disappointed right now, but it's okay. We've got the Saints and the Rams here. The Saints are 6-5, and believe it or not, look at this. We are back in first place in the NFC South. I don't know how it's possible. Our division is god-awful. The Falcons and the Bucks are 4-7 after, again, our victory over Atlanta last week. And the Panthers find themselves at 6-5 as well. We beat Carolina earlier this year. We are undefeated against Bryce Young. And again, the Saints are currently the 4th seed. So as we look at the playoff picture, New Orleans is a part of it. And currently we have a home game in the playoffs. So, of course, in the NFC, you got the Cowboys in the 1. The 2-7 matchup is our NFC South rival, I guess. The Panthers taking on the Niners. 3-6 Bears, Eagles. 4-5 us and the Washington Commanders. You can look at the AFC if you care. I don't. So, yeah, I mean, I guess the Ravens are the 2 seed, are kryptonite in the Super Bowl. But yeah, we are currently in the postseason. We are currently the leaders of the NFC South. I think it's a huge deal, especially for this football team that has been doing all right. And a team that, struggled out the gates, but has been playing a lot better as of late. Spencer Rattler leads the NFL in passing yards. Chris Olave leads the NFL in receiving yards. I think we're fine. I really think we are. Nick Chubb had a monster game last week. The defense had a monster game as well. Jeremy Chin and Kool-Aid McKinstry, each with 2 interceptions of Michael Penix Jr., and this should be an absolute smash game against the Los Angeles Rams, a team that's only averaged 15 points of offense per game so far this season. We average the most points in football per game. However, again, that's going to change, obviously, because our defense sometimes does struggle. But if we can keep up what we did last week against the Falcons, we could have the Rams and Matthew Stafford in a little bit of trouble. And he doesn't have Kupp anymore, so again, we just got to put 2 guys on Puka Nacua, and the game should be over. Let's see what happens to those Saints and Rams from Inglewood at SoFi Stadium in California. And folks, if you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Saints franchise mode here on the channel. Let's do it. Saints and Rams from Los Angeles. So a huge game for the Saints here on the road in Los Angeles. We said it in the last episode. New Orleans has one more game in the Superdome, at least in the regular season, here in 2024, and that will come in like 4 weeks against the Buffalo Bills. Other than that, New Orleans are road warriors throughout the rest of the regular season, and it starts right here, right now, in Inglewood, California, at SoFi Stadium to take on the 0-11 Los Angeles Rams. And also, Cooper Kupp makes his return to Los Angeles for the first time since that trade, of course, that sent Tutu Atwell and picks over to Los Angeles in return for the all-pro receiver in Cooper Kupp. And Los Angeles is still yet to win a game without Kupp on their team. Let's see what happens tonight. And here is Matthew Stafford. Is this his final year playing professional football? Time will only tell. But here is Stafford, 15 touchdowns, 15 picks, 2,571 yards. He leads the lowest scoring offense in all of the NFL so far this season. And on a 1st and 10, he's going to find Puka Nacua, obviously his only real big target now, with, of course, Cooper Kupp being traded. He now is this man, his tight end / receiver. They are going to use Clyde Peak quite a lot, so there he is. 3rd and 12 for Los Angeles. Stafford looking to throw, going to the middle, and he will find his receiver for the first down. That will be Rondale Moore. 2nd and 3 from the 11 for, again, an offense that averages only 15 points a game. But Kyron Williams going to run for 9, setting up for a 3rd and goal from the 1. Stafford from under center looks to his right to Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Why is Demario Davis matched up one-on-one with Puka? Who did that? I'm going to have to fire our second defensive coordinator of the season. I mean, how does that even happen? Here comes the COT commander, Spencer Rattler, 32 touchdowns, 18 picks, 3,544 yards. So again, the lowest scoring offense in all of football has already scored against the defense that gives up the most points in all of football. And yes, again, the Saints last week only actually allowed 9 points against the Atlanta Falcons, but I mean, obviously this isn't a good start. Los Angeles already with 7, again, Atlanta with only 9 in the entire game last week. Nick Chubb right there going to pick up a good gain to get us to the 36-yard line. Spencer Rattler on a 2nd and 10 will get it down to Cooper Kupp, his first catch against his former team. Kupp down to the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for New Orleans. Rattler play action fake, looking to throw over the middle. There is Cooper Kupp once more. Kupp going forward down to the 5-yard line after a gain of 20 through the air First and goal, New Orleans. Rattler from under center. Handoff, Nick Chubb. He is blasted at the line, setting up for a 3rd and goal from the 6. Rattler looking to throw. He fumbles the football on the sack. Can anyone pick it up? It will be Eric McCoy. And obviously, with it being a 4th and goal from the 17-yard line, the Saints will kick the field goal to go down by 4. Here comes Kyren Williams, barreling his way down for 9.5, setting up for a 2nd and inches for Los Angeles. Stafford play action fake. Nobody picks up on Kyren Williams. He's just wide open. And there he goes down to the 45-yard line. Yeah, they're definitely going to score more points than the Falcons are. I think so. I mean, we're still in the first quarter, and here we are. Another first down completion to Rondale Moore. Los Angeles has it down to the Saints' 27-yard line. It is a 4-point lead for the winless Rams as we go on to the second quarter. I mean, if we lose this game, we should be the team, and our fans should be the ones putting the paper bags over their heads. Because I don't care, we're 6-5. We cannot lose this game. 1st and 10 Los Angeles from the 13-yard line. Stafford over the middle. There is his Cooper Kupp replacement. Obviously, Clyde Peak down to the 4-yard line. 2nd inches, handoff Kyren Williams, and Williams is in untouched. It's an 11-point lead for the Rams. Their lead is as many losses that they have this season. The score is 14-3 with the Saints getting the football back. And look at this, they face a 3rd and 11. So a lot of 11s going around, but we are going to check it down on a drag to Chris Olave out of empty. And there's your first down for New Orleans. We're now going to motion to empty on a 2nd and 10. Spencer Rattler looks to his left and he finds Chris Olave for a first down to the Rams 42. 1st and 10 again for Rattler. We're staying in empty. Quick hitter over the middle. Olave again. First down New Orleans to the Rams 25-yard line. 2nd and 10 Rattler looking, scrambling to his right. Spencer Rattler, will he take off? He will. Don't fumble. Oh, he gets suplexed, but he holds on. It's a 3rd and inches from the 15-yard line. We will go with an inside zone to Chuba Hubbard, and Hubbard gets that one easily. It's a gain of 10. 1st and goal, New Orleans. Empty gun look for Rattler. We've been very successful out of this. And there is the first New Orleans touchdown of the game. Spencer Rattler to who else? Chris Olave. Olave's in for the score, and the Saints have now cut this lead to 5. We will go for 2 to try to cut it to 3. And Nick Chubb can't get 2 yards. That's wonderful, isn't it? Los Angeles back with the football. You know who can get 2 yards? Kyren Williams. He'll be stopped by Jeremy Chin, but not after a gain of 17. Los Angeles down to the 48-yard line. Stafford gonna look to his left. Don't know how. Nobody picks up on Puka Nacua. He's literally their only threat. 3rd and 6, Los Angeles. Demario Davis can't get over there in time. Instead, it will be Clyde Peak for the first down for the Rams. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. There is Nacua. First down to the 10-yard line for Los Angeles. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go. Stafford over the middle. Peak has got it. We can't make a tackle. And Clyde Peak is in for the score. The Los Angeles Rams have now taken a 21-9 lead. Yeah, and they still haven't won a game in the regular season, and we're losing to this team. It's horrible. The kickoff will be sent to Ricard, the 4th string running back in the rookie, and he is off. Ricard off to the races. He's brought down at the 35-yard line, but we will certainly take the field positioning. 1st and 10 for Rattler. Out the gun. Gotta make him pay. Spencer Rattler over the top. Chris Olave for the score. New Orleans scores again for the 2nd time tonight. It is Rattler to Olave. And the Saints have now made this a 5-point game. 21-16 is our score. But did we leave too much time for a Rams team that has already exceeded their season average of 15? And they're trying to put more points on the board because our defense is Charmin ultra soft. Matthew Stafford, 200 yards passing in the first half. Willie Gay with a huge hit right there on Rondale Moore. You think, oh, maybe the clock would keep going like our last game against Atlanta last week where the accelerated clock screwed us out of a field goal. No, the clock just keeps ticking down like nothing's happening and there's no accelerated clock. So Stafford gets an extra play. It's incomplete, but they don't have to burn a timeout, so the Rams get a field goal to close the first half. EA Sports, if it's in the game, it's in the game. The Rams, who are 0-11, are up by 8 points against the NFC South leading New Orleans Saints, who won the NFC last season. As we go into the halftime locker rooms, I'm not frustrated at all. So the Rams get the football first. Hey, ideally we drive down the field, score a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion, tie this game. But instead, yeah, we go 3 and out. All right, Los Angeles back with the football. I wonder what's going to happen on this drive. 3rd and 10. Oh, what's going to happen? Stafford all time to throw, and boom, Clyde Peak, first down. We can't play coverage. It doesn't matter if we go into man, doesn't matter if we go into zone. Matthew Stafford and this 80 overall offense is going to continue to annihilate us. 2nd and 10 for Los Angeles from the 22-yard line. Stafford over the middle, ball is caught. Rondale Moore, somehow he gets in. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. And there looked like there was a lot of hope last week. And this is what we get in return against a team who has not won a game this season. We're down by 15 points. Spencer Rattler on a slant route will find Chris Olave. Olave's been there all game long for New Orleans. Now down to the 40-yard line are the Saints. Quick out route or quick wheel route to Chuba Hubbard. Big first down, a lot more going. Down to the 30-yard line. Here comes a 1st and 10 for this New Orleans offense. Spencer Rattler waiting over the middle. There is Dalvin Crosby. Crosby with some blocks will be brought down at the 11-yard line after a gain of 19. 1st and 10, empty gun look. Rattler over the middle. Nick Chubb will be brought down at the 3-yard line, so it's a 2nd and 3 now for this New Orleans offense. Rattler from under center, handoff Nick Chubb, gotta plow through a guy, and he gets in. Okay. He was just on top of a Los Angeles defender, and he kind of just rolls his way into the end zone. I'm not complaining, considering where we're at in this game. Down by 8, 31-23. Stafford on a 3rd and 12, fires deep. There's the turnover the Saints need. Romeo Richard, the rookie safety with a huge play, gets the Saints the football back from the Rams' 34-yard line. That is absolutely huge from the Saints defense. Here is the offense back on the field on a 2nd and 13. Spencer Rattler rolling to his left because all of this room to run. He'll get out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 2 for New Orleans. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Rattler looking to throw over the middle. There is Nick Chubb, and Chubb has got the first down and more to the Rams' 17-yard line. So there is hope for the Saints. Down by 8, but driving against this Los Angeles Rams defense. It's an 8-point lead for LA going into the 4th. All right, New Orleans with it from the 17-yard line. Spencer Rattler on a handoff. It's a stretch play to Nick Chubb. Chubb cutting it back up inside. There is close to the sticks. It's going to be 2nd and inches now, a 3rd and 1 for New Orleans. Rattler looking to throw to his left. He's got Cooper Kupp. Kupp scores in his return to Los Angeles. That is a big touchdown for the Saints. Makes it a 2-point game. Here's the 2-point conversion. Rattler looking. There's Chris Olave. We are tied. 31-31. The Rams will get the football back with 8 minutes to go. So here's Matthew Stafford. The Saints just got their first stop of the Rams offense in the entire game on that last drive with the interception. So here they come from the 40-yard line at 1st and 10. Stafford looking again. It will be Clyde. Clyde Peak has been all over the field for the Rams. He's got 131 yards so far tonight. 2nd and 10 for Stafford to his left. And again is Peak. It seems like Stafford has found his one receiver he eyes in on the entire game. 3rd and 2, Kyren Williams. Got it. A little bit of misdirection, but still the first down for the Rams. 2nd and 3, they keep it on the ground. Kyren Williams getting to the outside, brought down by Willie Gay, but Williams has the first down, and into the red zone go the Rams. Stafford, play action fake, looking to throw over the top. Oh, how is that ball not picked? Rondale Moore for the score. I don't know how. Who's that? Jeremy Chin did not intercept this football. Look at this. Insane. How does he not pick that? Oh, he's got the 2 feet in. Yep. Los Angeles goes up by 7, 38-31. So here comes the kickoff return for the Saints. Here's Braxton Berrios. Berrios gonna get by a bunch of Rams defenders. Look at Braxton Berrios go. Down to the 15, 10, 5. Put that one on TikTok. Braxton Berrios gets in the end zone. A kick return touchdown for Braxton Berrios, ties this game up for the New Orleans Saints, 38-38. But here come the Rams again. Can the Saints get a defensive stop? Well, they can't put anybody on the rookie, Clyde Peak. 12 catches for 153 yards for Peak. Stafford on a 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Looks to his left. That ball is going to be caught by Rondale Moore. He stays in bounds. He shakes off 3 big hits. Now the ball's out. Goes out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Stafford with 372 yards and 4 touchdowns. 1st and 10. Stafford, we were right there with Demario Davis. Instead, that ball is going to be caught by Jordan Whittingham. 2nd and 1 now for Los Angeles. Man in motion's Puka Nacua. Here comes Stafford over the top. Ball is caught. Big hit, but Tutu Atwell, the former Saint, holds on to the football. 2nd and goal from the 7. Stafford. There's the give to the former Michigan Wolverine. That is Blake Corum. Corum gets held. 3rd and goal now from the 5. Here comes Stafford. Big play. Wide open. 2-2 Atwell. And the Rams have taken a 45-38 lead. Yes, they are 0-11, but we have just got to go down the field in the 2-minute drill and score a touchdown. Spencer Rattler looks over the middle. He finds Cedric Wilson Jr. Why is Cedric in the game a receiver? I don't know. That probably means somebody's hurt. But here comes a 3rd and 1. Rattler looking to throw. He has got Jackson Smith and Jigba. That is JSN's first catch of the night, and it's on the middle screen all the way down to the Rams' 37-yard line. A huge play by JSN sets up for a 2nd and 7 from the 34-yard line. Rattler just gets it off to Kupp, but it's only a gain of 3. So a 3rd and 4 for New Orleans from the 30-yard line. Spencer Rattler looking, check down. There is Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard to the 20. The Saints will use their first timeout. 50 seconds left to go in this game. Spencer Rattler finds a wide open JSN. Jackson Smith and Jigba has come through in this final drive of regulation. 1st and goal handoff. Nick Chubb, get in there. He's down to the 1. Now the Saints, though, can burn clock. We're going to wait till 14 seconds to snap the football, and we're in with the QB sneak with Spencer Rattler. Now, could we go for 2 here? I'm going to opt not to. We will hit the extra point with Cameron Dicker, and we will pray we win the coin toss. We are 1 for 2 on 2-point conversions tonight. Yeah, the Rams did throw a Hail Mary at the end of regulation. Demario Davis actually picked off Matthew Stafford, so there's something, but yeah, we're going into overtime at 45-45. You got to feel like the first team with the football wins this game. It's a risk I guess I'm willing to take. I don't know, rather than just go for 2. We, of course, will get to call it. You got to call heads. It's the right call here. Spencer Rattler will call heads, and the Rams have won the coin toss. Yeah, this is awesome, guys. This is great. We're about to lose to the 0-11 Los Angeles Rams. I wanted to make Stafford the 0-16 loser, or I guess 0-17. I wanted him to one-up his former team in the Lions. But it's now a 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Here comes Stafford looking wide open. There is Clyde Peak. And you wonder, oh, why isn't my user there? Well, there's a guy running free right over the middle of the field who's usually Puka Nacua. So, Clyde Peak just kind of gets left open. It's the lesser of two evils sometimes. But again, it's a wide open ball. 3rd and 1 handoff. Kyron Williams, easy first down. He picks up 12 yards down to the 22-yard line. Seriously, there is nothing we can do. 2nd and 6, Matthew Stafford. It's like we're watching prime Tom Brady distribute the football right now. I mean, this is ridiculous. Down to the 6-yard line, 1st and goal Los Angeles. Here comes Stafford. I mean, what did you expect? This is bullshit. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Puka Nacua gets in the end zone. Matthew Stafford celebrates like he just won the Super Bowl because it's probably going to be his final career win. The Rams are 1-11. They 1-11. They have beat the New Orleans Saints, who, believe it or not, are actually still in the playoffs. What they lost tonight, we just slide back to the 7th wild card, but we don't deserve to be in the playoffs. We don't. Well, this was a pitiful performance. This is one of the worst performances the Saints have ever had in franchise history. I'm serious. I don't care the offense put up that many points. Our defense could not get one stop, with the exception of the Romeo Richard interception. And I'm not counting the drive at the end of the game in the 4th quarter where Demario Davis picked off Matthew Stafford on a Hail Mary. The only drive I count that was an actual stop was the Romeo Richard pick. Other than that, the Saints defense couldn't do anything. Again, softer than Charmin. It's insane. Our zone could not stop anything. We play man coverage. Again, we get annihilated by Matthew Stafford. This is horrible. Cooper Kupp returns to Los Angeles, and of course the Rams don't win a game the entire season, but they do it when Cooper Kupp returns. And Matthew Stafford throws for 475 yards. He goes 41 for 45 throwing the football with a 91% completion rate and 6 touchdowns. Hideous. Hideous. I got nothing to say. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bucks, Saints, we gotta win. We are the laughing stock of the NFL. Folks, thank y'all for watching. Make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Hey, at least the Saints looked really good in real life. Shout out to Derek Carr. Folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.